Our client was walking his little dog on a leash in a public park. It was a beautiful day, and the two of them were enjoying each other's company. Without warning, a pit bull came running across the grass and attacked our client's little dog. In an effort to save his dog's life, our client tried to kick the pit bull away from his dog and also reached down and picked up his dog and held it away from the attacking animal. Unfortunately for our client, while reaching down to save his dog, the pit bull bit off half our client's pinky finger. Our client had to undergo emergency surgery and also received ongoing medical care and treatment. Our client's dog was also severely wounded and required several surgeries to save its life. As you can imagine, the medical bills for both our client and his dog were high. The owner of the pit bull that attacked our client and his dog knew their dog had issues. In fact, about a year earlier, and while being walked without a leash at the same park, it attacked and bit another person. After the attack on our client and his dog, the local city council had this particular pit bull put to sleep. Now, after recovering from his injuries, a mutual friend referred this dog attack victim to our office. We immediately explained to our new client that under California law, the owner of this pit bull was strictly liable for the injuries and damages caused by the unprovoked attack. We contacted the owner of the dog, but they refused to cooperate. You should be aware of the fact that in many instances, a dog owner's homeowner's liability insurance will cover a dog bite or dog attack. In this instance, however, there was no insurance coverage. Once it became apparent to us that the dog owner would not properly accept responsibility for her dog's attack, we prepared, filed, and served an Orange County Superior Court lawsuit. The owner of the dog refused to properly litigate the case and refused to answer written discovery. The judge overseeing our case eventually ordered terminating sanctions against the defendant and entered a judgment against the dog owner for about $330,000. We had just won the first battle in this case, but the fact of the matter is that without defendant having insurance coverage, many personal injury victims find it challenging to get a claim or a judgment paid. Not so in this case. We conducted an asset background check and found that the defendant had more than enough equity in her home to pay this judgment. We contacted the defendant and gave her an option. Either she could secure a home equity loan and pay off this judgment, which by the way was earning interest at about 10% per year, or we would seek a court order authorizing the forced sale of her home and then obtain a payment on the judgment from the proceeds from the sale. With about 2 weeks of time passing, the defendant stopped by our office with a personal check covering the entire judgment and interest. The bottom line in these types of cases is that dog bites and animal attacks can be life-changing. There are almost 5 million dog bites each year in the United States, with more than 850,000 requiring some type of medical care or attention. Unfortunately, most involve children who are bitten on the hands and face. If you or a loved one is a dog attack victim, then be smart and protect your legal rights. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Give us a call. We've been helping victims of personal injury and wrongful death since 1986, and chances are we can help you too.